Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Butterfly Spirit 314. So guys, today I want to talk about an experience that I had yesterday. So me and my fiance went to a Home Depot and we got stuck in the parking lot. So we got in this car, the car would not turn over, okay? And I want to talk to you guys about some tips I want to give you, because these are some things that kind of forgot in his video. If you want to watch the full video, it's on a YouTube channel. It's called Anjuan Your Hero. It's spelled Anjuan Hero. So you can definitely type that in YouTube. You can definitely find my fiance's channel. So to give you the gist of it is that before we went to the Home Depot, we had an instance or two where his car did not want to turn over. Then a minute later, when he tried it again to put the key in the ignition and turn it on, then it worked after that. So we got stuck at a Home Depot, okay? So sorry. So when we got stuck, what do I mean by that? What am I going into? So basically, when he tried to put the key in the ignition, turn it on, it didn't rev, it didn't turn over, so he can, you know, reverse out, and then we can go and get us some breakfast. So it didn't happen. Okay, it did not happen. So what do you do when your car does not start but your lights are on? Or what do you do when your car, you know, you get in your car, you try to turn, you know, the ignition and it doesn't start, nothing comes on? All right, so if nothing comes on in your car, what does that mean? Well, if nothing comes on in your car, there's no lights or anything, what you do is you definitely try to turn on your lights, see if they come on, okay? Now, I've done this where I've left my lights on and that ran down my battery when I was at work. And you don't want to do that, because then you get in your car, try to turn on, your battery's dead, okay? So I would suggest, if you're a female and you're by yourself, you're getting off work, go ahead and call somebody. You can call your boyfriend, you can call your husband if you're married, you can call your dad. Definitely call your dad if you know, if your dad's really handy with cars. Call your uncle, call a friend, you know, call a mechanic if you know one. Call somebody to come out and help you jump your battery, okay? And when I was at work, I didn't have a capability of jumping my battery or anything like that. There was nobody there with me or anything getting off at the same time, and I really didn't feel comfortable talking to anybody about, you know, jumping my car or anything like that. You know, I'm more of a private person, so I don't feel comfortable doing that. So what I'll say is, call somebody and don't wait around. Don't play on your phone or any of that stuff. Get on the phone and call somebody. You know, it's even worse when your battery life is low and you're at like 15% or 10% or 5%. Is even worse then, you know. And you know your phone, you know how long it lasts. I suggest having a battery charger in your car, but if it can't turn over, it can't charge your battery. But you can get a charger. My fiance has this charger with a plug, and he charges it every so often and things. And it's enough for me to power my phone and things like that. So definitely get you like a charger that you can charge and stuff, and you take with you, and it's fully charged and stuff, and then you can stick it in your phone and you can call somebody. Definitely do that. Do not wait around or anything like that, especially during the times right now when it's like fall or winter or anything like that. Don't wait around. You know, it's going to be getting dark, and ladies, you don't want to be a target, okay? Now, gentlemen, I know this can happen to you. There's some of you guys out there, you're not very handy. You know, my fiance is not very handy with cars and stuff like that. I'm not very handy with cars either. I know a good bit about it, but I'm not a mechanic, okay? So, guys, if anything, do the same thing as the girls. Go ahead. It's good to have battery life, you know. If you have a good battery life, that's awesome. Go ahead and call somebody you know that knows about cars. Call your dad, you know, call your uncle, call your friend, call a mechanic or something. Somebody who you know who can help you out. And you want to call somebody who can come to you, okay? Because if your battery's dead, nothing comes on, you want somebody to be able to jump your car, okay? You want to be able to do that. My sister gave the suggestion that what I should do is I should have a battery charger in my car, and I think that's something that I really want to do, because I think that's going to be something that's going to help me and my fiance. So I have one in my car and one in his car. We don't have those yet, but if you go to Sam's, they have a battery charger. I know at AutoZone, they have a battery charger. If you go to Advanced Auto Parts, something like that, they have a battery charger and things like that. Whatever kind of place that deals with cars, a lot of times they have it, as long as they're a car store, okay? And they have sale products and stuff for cars. Then, you know, you can definitely find one and stuff. They're expensive for a battery charger. Me and my fiance looked at one. It was like $69.99. I think my sister recommended one. I don't remember what the price was. I don't want to take the time away from you guys or anything like that, okay? So definitely, you know, try to invest in a battery charger. If you want to get a battery reader, you definitely can, to test your system and tell you what's going on and stuff. If you're getting off from work, you don't have a lot of time. You don't have a lot of time to be messing around, especially if it's going to get dark or it's already dark. You know, you can be a victim, whether you're male or female. You can be a victim, you know, to a crime. You definitely can. So that's why you want to try to do as much movement as you can. Keep yourself moving. Don't just stand around. Don't freak out. Don't cry. Don't scream. Don't do any of that. Get your head in the game. Focus. Okay, my car is not starting. Okay, what do I do next? Okay, next thing you do, get somebody on the phone that you know who can help you with your car. They can come down to you and they can help you. Definitely have somebody who can do that. If you think that nobody can come to you, I definitely tell you, call your insurance company, see if they can tow your car maybe, but that's really expensive. I think towing your car could be like $600, $700. You don't want to do that. Even if you can get a cheap place to tow your car, you're still going to have to pay those fees. So I don't want you guys to do that. So invest in a battery charger. May seem expensive, but at least it's you can jump your car without having to have somebody else there with you, okay? I tell you, if you are there by yourself, be on the phone with somebody. Be on the phone talking to somebody. Keep looking around, okay? When you're there, keep an eye out, you know, be aware of what's going on, okay? Know who's around you. You know, even if you have people you work with, you never know what they're like when they get off, so keep yourself moving, okay? So that's what you do for dead battery. If nothing comes on, you know, now, the thing's going to happen where when somebody comes and they're your relative or friend or whatever, and they have jumper cables, they can jump your car, definitely let them do it, you know, connect the stuff like you need to, and it's going to be good, you know. Just make sure they know what they're doing. If they don't know, go online, Google how to use jumper cables, you know, that way they can help you. And then you can get going on and go. Now, here's what I did when I came out of my work's parking lot. When I was coming down the parking garage, what I did is I kept my lights off until I absolutely needed them. So, you know, if I'm sitting at a stoplight, you know, turn them off. When it becomes green, from red to green, turn them on. Okay, turn them on. Okay, you know, and when you run on the highway, keep them on. You know, but my fiance's boss jumped my car about maybe 3 times, and my fiance was there with me. They knew what they were doing. I let them do their thing, okay? I didn't stand around or anything. I was in the car. They told me to turn over. Boom, my car got started up, okay? I'm definitely going to invest in a battery charger. I think that's really going to help me out. It's going to be really something that's going to be really great. Now, what do you do if your car doesn't turn over, okay? So what happens if you get in your car, your lights turn on, like what happened to us, but your car doesn't make any noise? It doesn't click on the outside of the motor or anything like that. If it clicks on the inside, you can't base it off of that. What do? Same thing. Try to resolve the problems, okay? Try to resolve the problems to the best of your ability. My fiance needed some gas, okay? We didn't have a gas can. We went to Home Depot, got a gas can, okay? That's one of the things we did. I think the first thing we did, went to the gas station, got him some oil, because Dottie needed some oil, okay? Came back to the car, put it in there, 2 quarts of oil, nothing happened. Same situation. Okay, we needed some gas. Told you we got a gas can. Got a gas can, went to the gas station, he put some gas in there. It was like a 2.5 quart gallon or something, quart container. It's like an orange container. Okay. What did we do with the container? What we did with the container is that with the container, what we did is we put gas in it, took it back across the street to the car, went ahead, put the gas in, nothing happened, okay? So, somebody came along, asked my fiance, did he need any help? What do you do when somebody comes up and asks to help you? You can accept help from somebody, especially if you need a jump. If you need a jump, I would say, you know, you can have somebody help you with a jump, and, you know, you can be on the phone with somebody that you know, so nothing happens. If it's daylight, good. If it's nighttime, you know, you can be kind of weary and stuff like that. You know, if somebody's giving you a jump, I'd say if somebody's a stranger, you don't feel comfortable next to them, stand a distance apart from them. You know, stand a distance apart. Hey, I'm going to sit in my car. You know, while you connect the cables, I'm going to sit in my car or whatever. Now, I'd say when they're connecting the cables, you want to take a look, see what they're doing, get a good view, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say you can record them. Some people might do that just to see what happens or whatever. But if it's during the day, it's better. It's easier, you know, for you to feel safe, okay? When your car is not, just stops, then start, this is not the time to be crying. This is not the time to be freaking out. This is the time to get your head in the game and be trying everything. Because if it's getting cold, you know, my fiance had a little cold today from being outside. If you find that, you know, that you're in the sense of the cold, I tell you, in your car, keep a scarf, keep you a hat, keep you some gloves. You know, you're going to have in your coat. But keep those things. Have you some boots, at least so you can put them on. I got some furry boots on right now, you know. But do that. Do that so that you have the materials. If you need some hand warmers, keep those in your car too. You know, if you need some sanitizers, COVID, keep that sanitizer, put on your hands. Okay, do that. Now, I would say this. I myself, I'm really more of a go-getter when this stuff happens. Now, I can tell you, first few times it happened to me, and it still happens to me, I get scared, I get freaked out, okay? But I know I got to do what I got to do to make stuff move, right? Because I have to get help, and I'm a female by myself. I would say if you have a kid or a baby with you, it can make you even more stressed out because you're worried about, oh my gosh, what if we stay in a car? What if somebody tries to hurt us or whatever? But keep going. Keep going. Okay? So look at your dashboard to see what's going on. If somebody asks to give you a jump, go ahead and let you give it a jump, give your car a jump and stuff, and go ahead and keep going so that you're informed, okay? And, if you want to be on the phone with somebody, fine. If you're going to have them to come out and be on their way, good, because you have somebody else there that can help. It's even better when somebody knows how to work on cars, okay? Even better, But, it might not be the first person who comes along. It might be the second person that comes along. But at least try to get yourself on the road so it's not too dark for you to go home, whether you're male or female, because crimes happen to male and females. So, males and females. So, don't just let yourself dread it, right? I told my fiance, hey, we got to get it together. We got to get this going because, yes, it happened to you, but you can overcome it. And, after the second jump and the guy went to Home Depot, what happened? Turns out his car turned over. And we were able to get on the road, went to AutoZone, had the starting system tested with the alternator, starter, and battery, and they were all at 100% doing good. So, it's a chance that stuff can be happening with your car. My fiance learned a trick where you floor the gas pedal and the turn on the car at the same time so you can get it to start, so it can get you home. And I'd say the next place you might want to go is home, so you can be at home before it gets dark or whatever, Now, for those of you who will be armed and you'd have a gun or something on you, you gotta let your guard down a bit so you can let somebody help You got to do that. You can't just try to point a gun at somebody. You can't just do that. You know, you got to let people help you so you can get home. I was surprised people helped us out. I was totally surprised. I could not believe it. But if somebody asks, you know, help you, go for it, because at least it can get you on the road faster. Now, what do you do if your car has to sit there? If your car has to sit there and somebody picks you up, try to make preparations. If your car can be jumped and can't get on the road, make preparations so that your car can be towed, somebody can come pick it up. You can make arrangements and stuff like that. The sooner the better, because they store lots, you can't leave your car there and stuff. So make preparations to do things. Otherwise, your car gets towed by whatever city you're in, if U.S. or whatever, or territory you're in. Depends on the country, because in the U.S. your car can get towed and stuff like that if it's left in a retail area, something like that, or whatnot. So you definitely want to find that out. Now, if your car does get towed, you definitely want to try to call the towing service that towed your car. You know, if you forgot about it, definitely have them, call the towing people. You know, on the lots, a lot of times they'll have a towing service sign, and, you know, go ahead, call that number and call them and let them know what's going on. Hey, I'm looking for my car stopped or whatever. Oh yeah, remember the car. Hey, you got to come up here or whatever. Now, I know if you work a job, it can be stressful to go get your car and take the day off, but it's your car. You don't want it to be sold in an auction and stuff. You know, you might have to come up with the money, but hey, it's your car. You know, and if it still doesn't work, you might have to tow it to a mechanic. You know, but either way, at least taking care of your car is the best thing. Okay, so remember, deep breath, keep your mind focused, assess the situation. What are your car lights saying? What do they say? Take a look at it. You know, is it talking about oil? It's talking about battery. It's talking about gas. You know, it's talking about those things. Even if you follow through whatever it's talking about, it still may not go. But keep, accept the help. Make sure that you're forward thinking. If you gotta have somebody come pick you up, even if somebody has to come pick you up, even still, don't worry about that. What if you get in the car, it doesn't start, and people are looking at you? People are going to be looking at you because they're going to notice that you're not driving off, and they're going to notice there's something wrong, right? And a lot of times we're subconscious, like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. What if they're looking at me? What do they think? Oh my gosh. But you can't think like that. There's times yesterday where I thought I would think like that. My fiance, I was scared about. I said, hey, it's okay. I've been through it. I've had to have people come get me. Had to have my dad, my brother come and stuff like that. So, you have to put yourself there. Put your time there. Put your time there and just go with it. Okay? Go with it. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.